Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, family. Shalom. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for um, just subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And when you enter the chat, make sure you like the video because we are live.
Yes, we are. So, they're replacing Americans. This is a follow up to the video we did 4 months ago. It went viral on our channel. As of right now, it has 156,000 views, and they're not done replacing Americans. Okay, whoever they are, we don't even know who they are, but they are there, and they're replacing Americans, and they're replacing white Americans, Black Americans, Hispanic Americans. It don't matter what type of American you are. Phase 4 is already in place. And are we in Q4 yet? Like we're going into the last quarter of the year, October,
Mm-hmm.
November, December. And guys, we're going to talk to you about this comprehensive list of 2024 tech layoffs. Somebody please leave us a comment in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, to tell us which companies do you think are doing massive layoffs. This is worse than 2023 and no one's talking about it. And this article was just published
Mm-hmm.
August 8th and it's the 12th, 4 days ago.
Yeah, and you got to think technology is very important in these times. Uh, you know, we hate to say it, but we depend on technology a little bit too much. So just imagine if, you know, they in a way is slower. Put it like that. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna read this article and let us know your thoughts. Make sure you like the video if you're in a chat. Yeah, we just get right into it.
Yeah, because this is crazy. Shalom, shalom to Bantu Lisa. Thank you for your service and being a moderator. We are extremely grateful because you are very much needed as we speak to the masses and try to wake people up time and time again.
Yeah. Shalom, shalom.
Time and
Welcome,
time
welcome,
again.
guys.
So, guys, I'm reading
Greetings.
techcrunch.com. Now, you told me about this. I didn't know about this. You were watching the channel Full Spectrum Survival, which always
Mhm.
has excellent information. If you are able to receive reality, it has excellent information. They are people that actually do follow biblical tenets to an extent. They're a Gentile couple and they do homesteading, they do all different types of things. And so, one of the things that's interesting before we get into this article is how other nations don't have a hard time understanding how to prepare.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when it comes to our community, and this isn't just in America, this is around the world as well, African peoples, Asian peoples,
Mhm.
people across the world just know how to prepare and they kind of understand. And it's not even they're paying attention to the news to prepare, but their life is already in a prepared way, in a prepared manner, versus the average American that's 100% on consumerism,
Mhm.
drunken with Babylon's, whatever she got in the cup, depending heavily on manufactured medications and just literally at the mercy of Uncle Sam, saying, "Dear Uncle Sam,
Yeah.
please show me what to do."
And with you saying that, that just kind of tells me, like man, we can't be on black people time no more.
Oh,
You
can you
know,
repeat that?
yeah, we can't be on black people's time.
Mm,
What's the phrase? The
color people's time.
Yeah, we can't do that no more. That's something that should
Mm,
be first to really get rid of because that will help
mm,
you start to prepare for what's to come.
mm.
Yeah,
Seriously, like
yeah.
that is a fact. Hello, that babe. That's so true.
Don't be on black people time.
You
Don't be on
can't.
color people time no more.
You
It's
can't.
not the time for that.
Because you used to be able to take our community serious. I remember growing up, my mom would tell me that her dad would plant these peach trees in the yard and
Mhm.
he was an excellent farmer. Did they own a 50-acre farm? No, he would farm in the backyard. And that was just something he worked a full time construction job at a construction company, very well off. But he took the time to go in his backyard and plant food for his family even though he also had that construction job. And so the mindset of back then, and he was born in like 1914,
Mhm.
the mindset of back then was totally opposite of what we have today 100 years later, over 100 years later.
Yeah.
And it's for the worse. It's literally 100,000% for the worse But let's get into this article. This is going to blow your mind. Um, I'm just going to read it. I'm just going to read the full thing slowly so everyone can hear it and understand. This is techcrunch.com. The title is A Comprehensive List of 2024 Tech Layoffs. Again, they're replacing Americans. And we want to preference and highlight Americans because people around the world do not depend on their government systems the way that America does. The tech layoff wave is still going strong in 2024. Following significant workforce reductions in 2022 and 2023, this year has already seen 60,000 job cuts across 254 companies, according to independent layoffs tracker, layoffs.fyi. Companies like Tesla, Amazon, Google, TikTok, Snap, and Microsoft have conducted sizable layoffs in the first months of 2024. Smaller size startups have also seen a fair amount of cuts and in some cases have shut down operations altogether. So we have small businesses. This is always an indicator of how the economy is going in America. If the economy is strong, small businesses are strong. In America, if small businesses are shutting down, similar to COVID-19, then the economy shuts down, okay? By tracking these layoffs, we're able to understand the impact on innovation across companies large and small. We're also able to see the potential impact of businesses embracing AI, robot technology, and automation for jobs that had previously been considered safe. It also serves as a reminder of the human impact of layoffs and what could be at stake in regards to increased innovation. Can we just cross that out and say increased carelessness for humanity? I'll proceed. Below, you'll find a comprehensive list of all the known layoffs in tech that have occurred in 2024 to be updated regularly. If you have a tip on a layoff, contact us here. If you prefer to remain anonymous, you can contact us here. Wow, they got like an anonymous. They're like, look, if you're whistleblowing and your company's laying folks off, just let us know because obviously these big corporations don't want to tell you that. Biden, Harris, all them folks, whether it's Democrat or Republican, they don't want to tell you that. But let's get into these companies, guys. Let's get into these companies. I saw someone said Tesla. You are correct. So we have Eventbrite cut around 100 employees as of August 2024. We're skipping right to August 2024. We know tons of people were laid off at the beginning of the year. Let's get to now. For August, these are all August 2024. Eventbrite is cutting 11% of its total workforce, which is about 100 people. It's an online ticketing company, and they previously already let go of 8% of its employees last year. So you remember the headlines on like NBC4, everybody would say, oh, the tech layoffs. It seems like the tech layoffs are actually stronger this year, but it's not getting media coverage. Then we have LegalZoom. It actually reduced its global workforce by 15%. It's like a software company that deals with contracts. Techstars is laying off 17% of its staff and ending its $80 million JP Morgan backed program at the end of the year following a rocky period for the company that has included financial losses and leadership shakeups. Mobius, this one shocked me. This is an African company. Mobius, does anybody know where Mobius is located? What country in Africa is Mobius, the SUV manufacturer, located? Can anybody tell us? Leave a comment. Let us know if you know. We'll proceed. They will completely shut down operations. Oh man, I was rooting for them. Let's read that again. They will completely shut down operations after facing financial struggles. The Kenya-based SUV manufacturer reportedly cited tax hikes as a driving force of the decision. Wow. Wow. Ooh. Close one. South Africa, Nigeria, close.
Yeah, Kenya.
We are a pause on that one. That's like, ooh, that's crazy. That's crazy. What do you think of that? They had just started, maybe like a few years ago. Then Infineon will cut 1,400 jobs globally, including hundreds of roles at its German plant. So this is in Germany, their German plant. The company said it will also relocate an additional 1,400 employees to countries with lower labor costs. Interesting.
That's the new thing to do is go to a country like really. That's really the new thing to do. Go to a country with lower costs.
That's a smart thing to do. That's the smart thing to do. Why would you stay in the most expensive country on the face of the planet? Jam City has eliminated around 85 employees, which affects 10% of the video game and developer publishers' total workforce. Okay. Dell, y'all, everybody knows Dell. They will conduct layoffs as the company plans to get leaner, according to an internal memo, and create a new sales unit focused on AI products and services. Wow. They're like gung ho with this AI stuff. They're like full
Yeah.
steam ahead. They're not playing. And then we have Intel. Again, this is all for August. Hit the like button if you're learning something new today, because all the company layoffs that we just read that are ranging from like 9% upwards of 19% are all in August, y'all. We are on August 12th. We're mid month.
Right.
And I just want to know, can anybody let me know in the comments what y'all think this does or means for the economy? And if you think, economics is like too worldly and all of these strange things that people like to say, I would just implore you to actually read Proverbs from front to back and to read Genesis 40 through 50 to understand that the Most High cares about the resources that He placed on the earth, and He cares about the people that He placed on the earth. And He is always caring about how things are moving on His planet that He created for His glory. Ooh, that was a lot. I don't even want to read July. It's too much.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
lot.
lot. Y'all can look, just go to the article yourself, TechCrunch. But look, all the folks, layoffs, July, layoff, massive companies, thousands and thousands, 10% to 20% of their workforce down the drain. It's not hitting the news. These are things that but they have like the Paris Olympics mocking the Last Supper, and that's what hits the
Yeah.
news instead of what you should really be
Yeah, I
understanding.
think they say look at it real quick. So type in Google how much did they spend for Paris Olympics? I
Oh
think it was
gosh.
like 18 and everything. Yeah, I want to say it was like 18 million. But it's so crazy. It's like they're so irresponsible with the money, and it's always been like that. It's always been like that. So they always tell us um, how irresponsible they are with money because the debt clock is crazy for
Mm.
one, and they just still send money out to other countries to fight wars, to supply them with weapons that's gonna backfire on them pretty soon. So what was it?
The Paris Olympics costed $8.2 billion.
Oh, I was short.
8.2 billion.
Billion. Yeah, I was short.
They
I'm
print
sorry.
money like it's
I'm
just
sorry,
like
guys. I ain't mean to.
apples, like
I
just
ain't mean to go short on y'all. That's 8.2 billion
with the B,
with a B.
billion. You said they're about to print another 30 trillion.
Yeah,
Why?
they are. Yeah. Watch.
Just
Yep.
why?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why.
Look, you got to be in the right position, like we always say. Just be in the right position so you can uh, catch it ahead.
These numbers is just, and they still haven't paid my people anything they're due. They're still taking black farmers' land. They're still being obnoxious and just wrecking havoc in our community. And we as a people, for the most part, about 20% of us get the call to return to the homeland, and then that's it.
Exactly.
And then our people continue on the hamster cycle of captivity and foolishness and treachery.
Yeah. The big compass. If you look compass up, it's just like a circle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, but Americans are in fact being replaced. And so the question is, what are you going to do about that? Because you do have power. And we don't suggest that you go and protest. We don't suggest that you stomp up and down the street, or that you go to the local college and put all these signs up. That's not going to solve anything. We
Mhm.
would suggest that you hop on a plane and leave the way we did 4 years ago, and the way many others have done years before us. I was actually at an event in Dar es Salaam in 2022, and different African speakers from Zimbabwe, Ghana, Nigeria, Botswana, Tanzania, Kenya, different speakers from all over. And there's a brother speaking from America about how he had been there since the 80s. I'm like, our people, the wise people who get the call, they leave and they don't look back.
Yeah.
They
And and
don't look back.
today we saw something, and it kind of triggered a thought, right? So we had to go shopping at a store to like grocery shopping, and we ride past this European person on the street like a homeless man with a cup
Mm,
and stuff.
mm.
He's with a cup. I'm like, "Dang, what
Tatted
the
up.
heck?" Tatted like he looked young too. It wasn't like an old man. Like he looked young. He just
Mm,
looked dirty and just homeless and
yeah.
you know
European man.
yeah. And I'm like, dang. So it kind of triggered a thought saying like me thinking when our people come over here and they be in a type position, they're gonna figure it out, especially if they believe in the Most High. The Most High is gonna make a way for them. But for them, they try to go to another country and they hit rock bottom. They so dependent on their you know their backup in their homeland or something like that. But if that don't work out, which is not starting to work out as we see, it's like wow.
Hmm.
So I encourage everybody to just really get out, no matter what it look like,
Yeah.
because I know once our people hit rock bottom, we gonna figure it out no matter what.
And stay out. Look, don't
Yeah,
get
and
out and
stay
go
out.
back. Get out and stay out.
No matter what it looked like. It really depends on the person though. So when I say that, I got the mindset like if we hit rock bottom, we gonna figure it out, and it's really no going back for us. No matter what. So
Hmm.
I guess it just depends on the person because so many people, we see, oh yeah, you're not going back, and then they end up
Yeah.
going back and getting
Yeah.
a job and stuff. So
Africa and just traveling in general will pull out the best of you or the worst of you.
yeah.
When you are, and this is what I love about the word, and I love being in Africa because of this, because it literally makes you see the word in real life. So when there's pressure applied, you're either going to crack
Hmm.
and just break, or you're going to come out even more refined, more shiny, more called. As the Most High calls his people, a royal diadem in his hands.
Hmm.
A royal diadem is like a golden, ruby, beautiful jewel that the king has as he's sitting on his throne. We're so used to not seeing kingdoms at this day and age. But when you know you're a royal diadem and your assignment and your seat is right here in the hands of the master, oh, you can't fail. There is no failure.
No
There's
failure at
nothing
all.
that can stop you, nothing that can beat you, nothing that can betray you or sway you. Nothing. You're just that royal diadem because what's holding you is that right hand of the king. And the right hand is who?
Hmm.
That's why I love. Look, I love the word. I love the Most High. I love being in His homeland.
Really.
Absolutely love it. And through the years, I've really learned to love it even more as the years go by. And you continue on that narrow path and understand, like, whoa, this is a tight path. This is a beautiful path that you have ordained me to walk on.
Hmm.
And I'm just honored that you even called me to be able to walk on it because all can't walk it.
Really. As
He
we
who
see.
endures to the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. Endurance. Ooh, that's very important. That's very important. We was just talking about this morning.
Yeah,
Endurance. Gotta have that endurance, and you will be saved, no matter what situation. No
for
matter what
real.
situation you go through, you will be saved if you
For real.
endure that situation. And it's just all practice. Every little challenge that come up, you got to get over it because
Yeah,
you got to endure it because it's just practice for what's to come. And it's coming.
exactly.
It's coming. It's coming. We really got to understand that it's coming.
Oh, yeah, this is
It
just,
has to.
that's right. This is just practice for what's about to come on the earth, how 2025 is about to roll out. Oh, man. If you cracking under this little pressure, ooh, what you going to do in 2025? I don't know if y'all got the word, but 2025 is going to be insane.
Mm.
It's going to be
Even worse than
insane.
2024.
It's going to be interesting.
Even worse than 2023. Even worse than 2022. Even worse than 2021. I keep going. Really, it's just gonna get worse and worse.
Yeah, it's like don't be rocked back to sleep. Don't take the Babylon cough syrup. I know our people, they be on that Babylon cough syrup. Minute they get sick, run into Babylon's pharmacy. Give me a little of the cough syrup, Mr. White Man. And it's like, when are we going to actually just want the pure, unadulterated word of Yah, where he says, return to the ancient past, and his people said, no, we will not walk therein. Thanks for the suggestion. When are we going to stop acting like that as an African people?
Yeah.
As people who say we believe in the Bible, we say we're Israelites, we say we're this, we say we're that. Why? We say we're all of these things. And then you come to these nations in Africa, you come to these places, you meet people that are of like Lebanese, Indian, obviously tons of Africans. You meet, well, we haven't met really many Chinese people at all, but you meet these different lineages of people, and you understand that everybody on the face of the world, except people in Western society, think and live in a certain modest and humble way. And it's like, oh man, we've been bamboozled.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful that we saw this. And you just have to give glory to the Most High for it, because there's no other explanation why we at 24 and 26 were able to perceive these things that most people cannot get.
Hallelujah. You really gotta be. It's a chosen few, and out of that chosen few is a remnant of that.
Many are called, few are chosen.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's time, guys. It's time for the white Americans, the European Americans watching. It's also time for y'all go to Greece, go to Spain, go to the Mediterranean, find a little village. I'm subscribed to some email lists in the business entrepreneur community. There's a lot of American Europeans that are going back to the villages of Spain and Portugal. They send pictures. I'm like, oh, that's good. I'm thankful. I'm glad for them. I'm back where I'm supposed to be. Y'all be back where y'all supposed to be. I think it's great. I think that's how it should be.
That's how it should be. Just
Yeah.
go back home to your homeland. Like really.
Yeah, and the homeland is fruitful,
Hmm.
especially the origin of humanity, the origin of mankind. You just got to lay some respect on that right there, because this is where the Most High started literally everything. So our people should 100 million, thousand percent be wanting to come here, and more of us will continue to come. But pray that you're of the mindset that you can be steadfast and endure. That's for sure.
Hmm. Yeah, that's very important. That's very important.
Anything else for the video?
um, no, we can kind of just talk, I guess, for another 10 minutes. Yeah,
Y'all have
let us
any
know.
questions?
Let us know your questions, comments. If anything's happening near you that we don't talk about, that we don't know here in Africa, um, we haven't seen anything about monkeypox here.
I'm
So I know, that's kind of
sorry.
like a big thing that's coming. They say they're talking about lockdown too. I'm not sure if anybody heard it that's watching. Let us know if you heard about any lockdowns coming soon. Um,
Something's definitely coming.
yes, something definitely coming. It's just, they just say so much. It's
Yeah.
like, dang, what is it? Can't
Just
believe
have
it.
this is what y'all gotta do. Have the blood of Yahusha on your doorposts, and you'll be good like that, and make wise decisions, make actionable decisions, make actions out of your faith. For every piece of faith you have in a certain area, make sure you're putting an action and a step with it, so there can be the fullness of the word, and not just, okay, I'm gonna say I believe and then not, and then be paralyzed. That's not belief. That's confusion. Somebody said,
Hmm.
yes, I've heard of another lockdown. Y'all take y'all honey and turmeric, put a little black pepper in there. That's how you get through the lockdown. Put that bloody Yahushua on your door, and keep it moving. Now, I just love thinking back to 4 years ago. We were literally leaving Ohio in the middle of a pandemic. I don't know if y'all remember August 2020. What was August
Hey,
2020 like, babe?
no, I think this is the time where flight tickets are cheap too.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about that. Thank you.
Y'all really gotta do some research.
Hmm.
This is the time flights are the I don't want to say the cheapest, but it's
Hmm.
cheaper than normal.
No,
So
really.
like that's 100. Like you gotta really understand the
We could try and put
times.
them on. We
Like
try and tell them.
we say Sunday, Tuesday, and around this time,
Sunday,
August.
Tuesday, August, September. Those are the best times to book flights. That's why we left. And February is good too. Because even our
Mhm.
flights, when we came to this country, we left in February. And child, our flights were 200 some dollars. Okay. Guess what they are right now if you wanted to go from South Africa to West Africa to Togo from Johannesburg? It's $230 on Expedia.com. We be trying to tell y'all it's very,
Mhm.
very, very affordable. Very much. And we're a big family. So if it's affordable for us, you as a person of 1 to 4, it's completely affordable for you.
Exactly. Like really.
Start looking up. Look, that's part of your exit plan. If you know they're trying to replace Americans, replace humanity. We can't even say Americans at this point. In Western society, they want to replace humanity as a whole. And so, if you know this is coming, isn't it time to sit down, take your journal out, your pen, and start looking at these flights? Look at 3 a.m., look at 6 a.m., look at 12 p.m., and see which times are going to be best and plan like that.
Mm.
The money you save on your flight tickets, put that in a high yield account for the past 5 years. The past 5 years, high yield savings, 4.65% APY. So our money grows money. Then what
Exactly.
do? Buy some land, buy an acre of land. In many African countries, acres of land are like $700. Sometimes cheaper than that, depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
You don't need, it's not something vast that you have to do. Move quietly, move discreetly. Don't seek to be known in these times. This isn't the time to just be out there and be known and be out in the highways and byways and doing all this, doing all that. Be discreet, follow the principles of the Most High, because the Most High, He says the meek shall inherit the earth. In Proverbs, He says that discretion shall guard you. And so, automatically, if you're just abiding by that, He's going to keep His end of the deal and guard you.
Exactly. It's protection here. It's definitely protection here.
Lots of protection. Now, guys, we see that there are 60 people in the chat, 35 likes. We would absolutely love it and truly appreciate it if just like 15 more people would like the video. We would be so grateful and so thankful if you think that this message should get out to more additional people in the YouTube algorithm. Y'all know YouTube don't really post and boost high quality content like this. And when we say high quality content, we mean alternative thinking, alternative living, think outside the box content.
Yeah.
That's the
Truth.
high quality we're talking about.
Yeah.
That is the high quality that we're talking about. So yeah, y'all did. I mean, it's a good life. It's a
Mhm.
wonderful life. You have, look, you have your local grown food. Man, we bought some these cute bananas. We had first run into these bananas in Tanzania, but they have them here also. And when we go to the store, it just says like locally grown. And of course, there's banana trees everywhere, and it's just really refreshing seeing that, because I remember being in Columbus, Ohio as a child. My granny, we would have to drive like maybe, and she lived like in a nice neighbor, a decent neighborhood in Columbus, Ohio, but we would have to drive like 30 minutes out to this area that was called Pickerington if you wanted to go to like the farmers market. And here it's like you don't drive 30 minutes away to go to the farmers market. They just put
Mhm.
real food in the store, in the grocery stores. Am I saying that they don't have any GMO at all? No. So actually in this country, unfortunately, some of the oranges are GMO, but they still have real food. You still walk outside, you see banana trees. You walk outside here and there's a big field of moringa growing. There's coconut trees. There's all kinds of indigenous fruits and vegetables here. And just being in a society like that is healing in and of itself,
Mhm.
and puts you in a spirit and mindset of abundance,
Most
and not
definitely.
having this mindset of scarcity and lack. America comes with so much fear and scarcity and lack, but being in Africa, man, it is so abundant. All of the wealth, everything that you need is right here. Fresh air, slow living, people that admire and love children, people that don't hate humanity. You're not dealing with racism on a daily basis. You're in a society where most people are melanated. It's like, it's a total game changer. Just that aspect alone. Then you add on top of it, now my cost of living is 60% lower. Oh, it's
Yeah.
beautiful here. I took a walk through this neighborhood village we're in, and I was utterly shocked. Like, wow, this place is beautiful. By the way, you can check it out on our shorts if you want to see. our neighborhood. I'll do another walk if you guys want to see. I'll probably go in the opposite direction. But I'm like, man, because I really enjoy dirt roads. And, a lot of Americans, they see dirt roads and they get on YouTube and they're like, oh my gosh, I hate dirt roads. And it's like, I actually thank the Most High for the dirt roads because it reminds you to slow down and to be thankful and to just enjoy the state of nature as it was before hyper colonization came into place and wanted to frame everything according to how the white man sees it in his brain.
Yeah. The people that's watching, cost of living is very important in these times. That's something that you really need to think about is cost of living. Like really, like what
Yeah.
is your cost of living in America? And just do some research just on your own. Just do it like right now and do it after the video. Just say, hey, how much is a house in Africa or something, or just like uh, whatever country you think
Top
about
three.
visiting. Yeah, top three or something,
Mm-hmm.
and compare it.
Mm-hmm.
Compare, hey, what's the price of grocery? You know, and compare it, and you will see like, man, this like that's thousands of dollars less,
Mm.
thousands of dollars less.
Mm.
Like I like for us, we a family of seven men in the states. I can't even imagine. We heard a family of five.
Mm-hmm.
They spend like $11,000 a month for like everything
That's so bad.
monthly.
It makes you want to cry
I'm like, whoa, $11,000 monthly?
and be happy about it.
Yeah,
That's the worst part. Not only is it that expensive, but then you're happy about it. Yes, I
that's
can work
scary.
40 and 60 hours a week and pay that. Like, why would you be happy about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
For us, our cost it's not even close to that.
Oh, no.
It's not even a third of that.
No. And we're at, praise the Most High, we're able to save about 40% of our income at this rate.
Yeah,
Nice. Look, it's a blessing.
that just makes me like go crazy. $11,000 a month.
For real.
That got me like,
What are you
whoa,
buying? What are you doing?
crazy.
And then it doesn't even pay off for the people they contribute to this society. And as we just read, y'all can rewind and go back to the beginning of the video. As we just read, the new tech layoffs, now it's not hitting the media again. You won't find this on Fox, CNN, ABC4, and all them folks. But this year, 2024, and August to be even more specific, the layoffs are averaging 10% to 19% of the workforce in technology due to AI, due to them saying they can't afford to, but the CEOs, they could get paid multi hundred million. They buy their islands and they're like, well, I can't afford to hire humans. Are you sure? But that's corruption, that's capitalism, that's massive, insane amounts of greed. And so that's the reality you gotta live in, and you have to make the decision. And guys, there's so many good, favorable outcomes that are happening on the continent. Like, you guys have it better than we did in 2020. When we left in 2020, there was one country open, and it was called Tanzania, and it is called Tanzania. That was the only country open, like, in the plant on the planet.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Right? Like, we gotta write a book called like the never mind. But y'all, all the countries are open. You guys are at a benefit. You are in a place of favor. You have choices. You have countries that are open. You have
For
countries
real, that's a
that are
hundred.
now saying, come over, we'll give you a free visa.
Yeah, that's 100%. Like really.
You have countries in Africa that are saying this, countries in West Africa that are saying, come home, we'll give you dual citizenship. We know we can't do this alone. We know we got an adversary on this earth, and we know we need you.
Hmm.
We know we need you to come home, skin folk. But what do our people say? They say, well, we ain't going to go to the ancient paths. They got dirt roads on the ancient paths. Well, if the dirt road leads to the living waters, why wouldn't you? You rather have fake water, Gatorade. Living water or Gatorade?
Or
Choose which
pure
one.
living water or pure water.
Living water. Living water all the way. Like, what, you got to make the choice for yourself. And that's why we come on here and testify so often, because the Most High has to have his vessels on the earth that are still representing the reality of his world. Because most people, this isn't a popular message.
Yeah.
This
True.
isn't like a mass millions and millions of followers message. This is the message where they deter you in the algorithm. This is the message they hire the trolls to come on your channel and start spewing foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
This is the message that literally the adversary, the spiritual principalities, do not want to get out because they know Revelations 12 is already written. When the woman returns to the land is going to open up for the woman and then she's going to be safe. But if they can deter you from returning to the land and getting to the land that's going to open up and provide a safe haven, well, they still got to follow the Most High's commands. If you don't follow the commands, then you're outside of the boundary. Most High got a real good boundary, okay?
You're outside of the gates, put it like that. You know, just say like in the scripture it say like you're not really supposed to invite other nations to the feast. They will be outside the gate sleeping. They probably can, but they can't sleep inside the gate. So they will be outside the gate. So don't be outside the gate. Don't be outside the walls. Don't be outside the tent.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah. Like literally, do you want living water or pure water? That's a good question. And it might confuse a lot of people. That's why I'm saying it again. You want living water or pure water? Which one
Living
sounds
water.
better?
The living water. Yahusha said, let all who are thirsty come, and I will give them living water that does not run out. We'll take living water for 100. The living waters of Yah. The living, look. Why are you laughing all the time? Oh gosh. All right, y'all. We have wonderful visitors. You want to come talk, baby car? I want my mama. I want my mama. You say hi, baby car. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll get your milk, girl. I'll give you your milk.
Yes, guys, thanks for tuning in. Yeah. You want to say hi, G? No. When I That's a trick question when I was talking about the living water. The living water I want the living water. I don't want pure water. I don't care how pure it is. I would rather choose the living water of the Most High, living water of Yahusha. Yeah. So it was a trick question, like pure water or living water. So yeah. You want to say something? Say hi. No, you gotta say it. No, you gotta talk. Say I'm Gianna. And I'm through. Wow. Yes. Yes, guys. That's all that we got for you guys. Make sure you just get out. I always say the same thing. Get out. Make sure you flee the land of the north. Make sure you be diligent in these last days and drink the living water. No matter how pure the water is in front of you, just know that there's better water, and that's Yahushua Mashiach. So just know that the time that we're in is real, and you have to accept the Most High Spirit and just move with His Spirit. So just move, just keep stepping. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like the video, share the video, comment, and we talk to you in the next live. Shalom.
Shalom.
Say peace.
Peace.
Say shalom.
Hello.
Peace.
Peace.